Hi, and welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comments section. Please like and share the video as well. Charlotte Flair is out and she's going to be having surgery. No exact timetable on when she will be back, although rumours are suggesting later on today that she's probably going to be out for maybe 6 weeks and could be back in time for SummerSlam and could be taking on Asuka and Nia Jax in the triple threat match. But for me, I did want to make this video because with Charlotte Flair being out for the 6 weeks now, this also proves that it's the same time that we've no longer have a Ronda Rousey. Becky Lynch obviously is pregnant and not around right now. So the arguably top three biggest names you've had in women's wrestling over the last number of years from a casual perspective, this is a perfect opportunity to really try and elevate and make some new stars. And I am massively in favour of that. I know that I've done some videos in, should we say, in favour of Charlotte Flair, supportive of Charlotte Flair recently, but that's not to say that I don't want to see new stars built. It was more appreciating what she brought to the table. But the fact that she's not around for now, this is a perfect time for the people that want to see new stars made, for those people sitting in catering, not getting TV time. Now is the time to push them and to see if superstars can sink or swim. It is that crucial. And there's a lot of ways that you can do it. I've said previously, I want to see more made of the women's tag team division. It's good to see that we're getting rumours now suggesting that we can get some teams thrown together, people that are not getting TV time. It makes a lot of sense. It's exactly what I would do, even if it's not the combos I would put back together. But there's a tease of the right squad coming back together, Liv and Ruby. I'm all in favour of that. I think it makes a lot of sense. I didn't understand why they were broken up to begin with. When you look at it, I do know as well that Ruby was away at the time, went off injured, but they could have kept Liv and Sarah Logan together at that point. Instead, they separated them. I would have always kept them together as a duo and a trio when they could have been together because they were strong together. They always got TV time. They always had a place on WWE TV. And now you see Ruby struggles. Liv gets TV time, but it's usually a minute or two matches. They're not very long. They're not really meaningful. So this now gives a purpose that maybe these two can do something going forward. And that would make a lot of sense. I want to see Bianca Belair. I want to see Shayna Baszler. I want to see them have a purpose on Raw. And when Charlotte comes back, rather than being in the championship picture, I want to see her have that program with Nia Jax, because that can be a mid-card program rather than being a championship program. I understand that the rumours suggest it could be a triple threat match. Maybe Asuka wins and maybe they continue off on their program going into the autumn season, because it's actually a rivalry that Charlotte Flair hasn't had. On the SmackDown side, there's so many people that are kind of in catering. It's Bayley and Sasha that are holding the reins right now. I think the likelihood is that they probably would go with Bliss and Nikki Cross are the likely ones to be put back in that position if they're going to be. Now we've got Asuka versus Sasha Banks at the pay-per-view. Well, Bayley needs someone to face. Why not have some fresh face taken on? Why not a Dana Brooke? Why not? I mean, we've had Lacey Evans before, but I mean, she's kind of been pushed to the side. What about Mandy and Sonya? What about a triple threat match? Put them on TV. They've got a good undercard feud going on. The championship could be there. Why not make some sort of purpose to try and build these new stars? If you need to bring someone up from Raw or to SmackDown, then I suppose you can do it. But at the same time, you need to make stars of the people that are there. I think we've got some great stars for the future in Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Toni Storm. You know, there's lots of great ones in NXT, but they don't need to be brought up now if they're not going to have a purpose. And that's just my personal take on that. But looking at it, I do feel that the women's division is a bright future. There's a great lot of talent there. And when you've got the likes of people like Charlotte that are not around, now is your opportunity. And I want to see, if it is 6 weeks, if it's 2 months, I want to see WWE take that time to put in and build some new stars. It almost feels in one way that a quick fix is to put Sasha Banks from SmackDown in there because she's a ready-made name. And yes, I do agree with that. But on the undercard, the likes there that we put in, like I said, the right squad potentially back together. Natty and Lana could be a duo. I mean, that is a bit of an odd duo for me to see, but at the same time, I do think that maybe that could benefit. I mean, what about Lana to have the tutelage of Natalia there to help her? I mean, she's one of the, the best wrestlers in the division, and she could put up a lot of knowledge and experience who's been there over a decade as well within WWE. I even wonder if a good idea would be for when Bayley and Sasha Banks drop those women tag team championships, whether they should drop it on NXT. Why not? I mean, then you could have, say, let's take Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez arguably, in my opinion, the strongest women's tag team that's down in NXT, they'd have a chance to be on Raw or SmackDown in a television role, and you can then use it with more teams. The division is stronger, and also someone from NXT has the opportunity to see if they get over on Raw and SmackDown whilst they're NXT Tag Team Champions. So when they drop those belts, would there be better use on Raw or SmackDown, or would they just go back to NXT? A lot of food for thought, a lot there being said there about the women's division, but that's my current stance after, Raw this week, and certainly an eventful Raw this week, and hopefully will be a positive step going forward with amongst storytelling, and hopefully for the women's division. I feel that quite a few if we look at it like a chessboard, I do think quite a few pieces were moved in the right direction this past week to elevate and help certain divisions in WWE. And I felt, looking at it, the women's division, there was starting to be some involvement of some unutilized superstars. I just want to see the likes of Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler also find their way back onto TV in a more prominent role. But that's all from me anyway. That's the video for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Q&A is available for you right now. Go and check it out. Talking about such topics as obviously with the speaking out that's been going on this last week or so, as well as that, what if Sting joined WWF in 1998, and also talking a lot of the current stuff in pro wrestling as well, and even a fantasy book of WWE versus AEW. So plenty of that Q&A to go and check out. I recommend you do so right now. But that's all from me anyway. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. This is SCW, the Wrestling Channel. Take care.